Hello, welcome to this FoundryVTT tutorial for the 5e Actor, Creator, Generator, and Importer module. This module will allow you to create actors with a form-based view, very similar to D&D Beyond, so you can have everything all structured out in one place. It'll also allow you to paste in text-based stat blocks for easy parsing and importing. And finally, it will allow you to generate stat blocks completely from scratch utilizing OpenAI based tools. Well, let's jump into it. All of the links will be in the description for this video. We'll head over to the GitLab page and grab the manifest file. This link here will always go to the latest build. You can also head to the deploy releases section and see the various versions. If you are on version 13 of Foundry, you can use the latest. You might have a few small graphical bugs. If those bother you, you can always use release 0.9, but anything from version 1.0 onward is designed with version 14 in mind. Quite a bit of instructions and general information here on the README, but we'll skip past that for now. Grabbing that module link, we'll head into our Foundry instance, install module, and paste it in there. Give it a second, it will install, and we'll head into our game world. Once your Foundry world loads up, head into your settings, module management, and make sure that 5e Actor, Creator, Generator, and Importer is enabled. After that, you just save your module settings and reload if it asks you to. From there, we'll head into Game Settings. Under 5e Actor, Creator, Generator, and Importer, you'll see two options. The first is for the Creator and Importer itself. We'll head into there, Configure. This is only utilized for OpenAI based features or any kind of generations that you may be doing. Here, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'll go ahead and throw in an OpenAI key. Save the settings, reopen it here. And what you can do is hit refresh models after you put your key in, and you'll be able to choose any module you want. I didn't filter these at all. I have tested this with GPT 5.4. Your mileage may vary on any of the other text-based models, but this is verified working for that model. You can enter a global prompt, and this will apply to anything that you generate with the module here. I'm going to leave it blank for the purposes of this tutorial. Heading into the second option, Compendium Priority, we'll hit Configure, and you will see a list of every compendium that you currently have active. You'll see down here we have the standard D&D compendiums and some other ones that I have imported from D&D Beyond. What you can do is take an item, click and drag it to where you want it in the list. Say I want it at the top. And now whenever you create an actor, it will check your compendiums in order of highest priority to lowest. And if it finds a match, it will use that item in your compendium. Otherwise, it will create a brand new one, or in the case of spells, something stubbed out. If you right-click something, you can hit send to top or bottom to make your life a little bit easier. This right click does not work in version 13 of Foundry. It only works in version 14 for reference if you're using the version 1.0 or higher release. We'll go ahead and save that and jump into the main features of this module. Heading over to the Actors tab, you will see a Create, Generate, Import Actor button. Clicking this button will open the interface to the Create subpage. Here you can fill out the form as needed to create an actor completely from scratch. Right now, it only supports non-player characters. Other types of actor types are planned for the future as time allows. In the Create page, you can set all of the information you need to create a non-player character actor. You can go in and set every single field. You'll see some help text in there that will get replaced once you type into it. Type in your actor's name. There are some drop downs with some pre-filled items for the common areas. For things like armor class type, the type of armor your creature has, there's some pre-filled options, but you can also type in exactly what you want in the field. When it comes down to the standard stats and bonuses, similarly, you can type in your numbers. The saving throw proficiencies section is somewhat unique. You can select what they have the proficiencies in. It will update the list, and if you don't want it, you can hit the X's. Similar for all of the damage adjustments and condition immunities. In each of these fields, you can drag it down by clicking and holding in the lower right. Here you would be able to type in exactly what you wanted for each item, whether traits, actions, bonus actions, reactions, and so on. If anything is left blank, it is omitted as part of your creation. Example text on how to format things is present here. You'll see this in action here shortly. Similarly, legendary actions and or mythic actions are supported. Just enter them appropriately, as are layer actions. The description fields get put into the private description section of whatever actors you create. Languages, just list out one per line how many languages or what languages you want creatures to have, similar with the senses, skills, and movement. If you want any saving throw overrides for a creature, you can import them in here. It will ignore anything that is calculated normally as part of the above stats. Finally, you can set portrait locations for whatever you are creating. We'll use an example one here for the later generation and importing. Here you can also choose where you want it to import to. If you have folders, you can create them and select them in the list. Let's go ahead and reset this page and head over to import. As part of the import page, you will be able to input stat blocks in a text-based format for creation of an actor. There is some example text in the field here. In addition to on the GitLab repository, there is an example imports folder where you'll be able to see quite a few different versions. Spellcasts per day, the modern 2024 format is supported, as is the standard 2014 spell slot based castings. We'll go ahead and grab the text in here, paste it in, select our actor portrait, select our actor token image, and hit the parse button. This will pull all of the recognized fields and text off of the import that we have just done into the create page to allow you to review or edit it. Say I want an additional immunity, let's throw that on, take off something it initially had. Once you verify this is what you want, you can go down here and hit the create button. It will go in, create your actor, easy as that. Pulling in, as you can see, some of these features from our compendium priority that we had set, setting up your legendary actions, resistances, all of that fun stuff, in addition to the spells. Also hooks up all of the formulas, rolls, and damages for all of the various items. Let's try something new and head over to the generate page. You'll notice when you create something, it'll actually pre-fill in other areas. Should you wish to edit it, we're just going to hit reset and take everything back to the initial stage. On the generate page, we can generate things utilizing GPT. You can see some example text down in here. On the generate page, you can import things similarly to the create page. Let's say I want to create a CR18 monster using the 5.5e rules. We want legendary actions, we do not want mythic actions, so on and so forth. Let's use one of the examples from the GitLab instance and see how close it gets. Take that name there, and we'll just scroll down and go to the description. Get that in here. So we have a description of what we want. I'm going to tell it to use thematic appropriate movesets. As 3 legendary resistances. Select our actor portraits once again, token portraits, and hit generate. You'll see it begins to generate. Once the generation is finished, it'll kick you over to the create page where you can see, evaluate, and edit what the GPT-based creation assist came up with for you. If you don't like something, you can always come in and edit it. Say I don't want 3d6 on this attack, we can do a 2d6. I know that'll come out to 6, and then you can adjust things as appropriate in there. Once you are satisfied with what is on the page, just hit create once again, and it will come up with and input the exact stat blocks that you had on your create page. Spells, features, legendary actions, resistances, layer actions, all included and accounted for. Show that the token side worked. You can see down here that the image and token information was all set for us, as were whatever other applicable fields were able to be imported from here. All right, I hope that was helpful for you. I hope this module works out well for you. If you have any feedback, questions, comments, suggestions, please do get in touch with me on Discord. Link is in the description down below. Thank you.